The one place where I disagree with the administration is they stopped short of saying we want Ukraine to win, and we're going to do everything necessary to help them win. And this is because I think of an overestimation of the risk of escalation, of it going nuclear. And so the idea we can't give Ukraine ATACMS, for example, the extended range, because they might use them against targets inside Russia, which then I think Ukraine has made it clear we won't do that. I mean, and that's easy for us to control. So if Ukraine had ATACMS right now, they could be hitting Russian ships sitting in Sevastopol. I mean, that's exactly 300 kilometers from Odessa to Sevastopol. That's a capability that would, I think, speed us towards a successful conclusion here.
The threat of nuclear action by the Kremlin has been something that everyone's been talking about over the last couple of weeks. Do you believe that's a credible threat?
It's absolutely a credible threat. They have thousands of nuclear weapons, and President Putin obviously doesn't care about how many innocent people would get killed, but I still think it's unlikely that he would do it. Number one, there's no battlefield advantage to using a nuclear weapon for the Russians. In the Cold War, the Soviet doctrine was to use a tactical nuclear weapon to create a breach that then follow-on forces could go through and exploit it. There are no follow-on forces. I mean, there's nobody to go through. So if they used it against a city somewhere in Ukraine or troop concentration, it would kill several thousand people, perhaps. But it would give them no advantage. So they would get all the negative repercussions for doing that with no advantage. So I hope they don't make that terrible decision. Furthermore, they know that it would be impossible for the United States not to become directly involved. And that's the last thing they want. Our president, his national security advisor made it clear that would be a terrible mistake for Russia. The consequences would be devastating.